Hey guys, so this is a bit different. So not too long ago I rewatched a movie because it's just a little topical given Hollywood's current state. And my finger slipped and I end up writing an 11-page script, so I'm gonna need a little more time to work on it, you know, editing wise and stuff. So I decided to do something a little more casual, laid back, because that next video is gonna be pretty heavy. There's a YouTuber by the name of Tonka Joey who makes an ongoing series reading various Letterboxd reviews for various movies, and I thought I kind of want to do the same thing. But instead of reading reviews for a specific movie, I chose a couple highly acclaimed movies and chose a couple of reviews that I want to read off of. So this is me reading funny Letterboxd reviews of highly acclaimed animated movies, aka highly acclaimed movies that happen to be my favorite movies. So let's begin, shall we? Oh my flippin' doodles. I handed her the phone to write her own review. I loved it, and it is my favorite character is this Spider Girl, and she was wearing the shoes people at my school wear. It was my favorite movie, and that's driving this year.
Miles.
He's alive! He's in the Old West, but he's alive!
Okay, last time, I promise. It won't be the last time. Gwen, girl boss, gaslight, gatekeep. Miguel, mansplain, manipulate, male wife. Miles, hero, himbo, anomaly. Spot, fear, fluctuate, funny. Hobie, uncomfortable, unmarketable, unapologetic. Pavitra, live, laugh, love. Prowler, slither, slay, slaughter. Peter B. Parker, stop, drop, roll. Me, shaking in my seat. My innocent friend's just trying to watch a movie. Don't say it. Me. Me. That bagel hit the spot. Guys, I think
There's an elite
crew
group
with all
with
the
all the best
spider
spider
people in
people
it.
in it.
IDK, just a hunch. I am Become Spider, the destroyer of man. J. Robert Spider-Man. Do you think Tobey Maguire and Andrew Garfield know they're in this? Oh, I just know that Spot and Riddler would be cute little Discord BFFs.
Watch out. Here comes the spider.
Sweep.
Spider-Man gaga. Reddit Spider-Man be like, what's up, kind stranger? Who killed Spider-Cat's uncle? Can't wait for the next one when there's another solid 60 minutes of compelling comic book family drama supplemented by 80 more minutes of Rick and Morty shirt, and just when you think Miles and the gang are cornered, Tom Holland is like, guys, you're gonna want to see this, and it pans over to a bunch of IPs we've never seen before, but when it zooms out it looks like a spider symbol, and there's a story going around about how many animators die getting spider whoppers noise hairs right. Of all the countless universes, there has to be one in which Miles and Gwen just do laundry and taxes together. I fear I will be hanging from this cliff for a while, but if the next movie is as good as this, I don't care how many years they take to make it. I will happily dangle here. Can we take a moment to realize that one of the canon events is definitely the guy played by Post Malone saying, yeah, I think it's a Banksy. The ending was a metaphor for capitalism. Whatever the animators were paid for this, it wasn't enough. Yeah. Neither was their work-life balance. Ugh. I don't understand how you can cast Jeff Goldblum in this movie without making him the voice of God. Steven Schwartz and Hans Zimmer are geniuses. Maybe my favorite film to do with religion? Once I walked into a karaoke bar and a woman started singing When You Believe. There's no moral or point to the story, I just wanted to tell it.
His hands bore the blood of thousands of children. Slay.
To summarize, Moses supposes his bro is the closest, but Moses supposes, erroneously. We found it. We found the unfindable. An above-average film about the Bible. This is a pretty great anime, but have you guys read the manga? It's hardcore. The Prince of Egypt is that movie where every new scene you find yourself saying, shh, this is my favorite scene. Hashtag Prince of Egypt for Criterion. I've seen this a lot when I was a kid, probably because I'm Catholic. What does being Catholic have to do with the DreamWorks movie? Do you even know what this movie is about? Duh, it's about the Prince of Egypt. It's about Moses. Oh wow, Moses? That guy is so cool. Do you know who he is? Yeah, he's the guy who, Burning Bush? Burning Bush! Yes, very cool guy. I like him. Ramesses really thought that Kool-Aid in a bowl was blood. Gosh, this is gonna be a great year. But if you would just... We stopped all right? Come on, will you? Happy Easter. VeggieTales is no longer the peak of biblical cinema. Ramesses, please let my people go. Oh, for crying out loud. Did this really happen? Can you fall in love with a movie? The answer is yes, as long as it is the 2014 film directed by Tom Moore, Song of the Sea. Okay, but like, this is the cutest animated movie ever. Not actually logging this every time my child watches it, but just noting here that he's currently on an 8-day unbroken streak, and I'm attempting to learn the lyrics to Dulamon at his insistence.
Medina, she who rescued her will cheer and celebrate.
Dulamon na bin and we Dulamon na gala, Dulamon na farming.
Would get this whole movie tattooed on my body. Fun fact, 70% of the Earth's oceans are made up of the tears I cried when watching this.
Yeah.
Really good, but pretty forked up that this wasn't a movie about their dog Koo. 5-star movie no matter what Carson says. A long time ago was a boy and his mother. The jewel of her eye, they enchanted each other. Along with his father, they lived by the sea. No longer alone as a child he would be. His sister arrived, but his mother no more, as sadness crashed in like the waves on the shore. It hung like a spell, and it made the girl weak. From birth to a child, not a word did she speak. The boy blamed the girl and treated her bad, but deep down inside alone he was sad. The girl, like her mother, was one with the ocean. A wave escaped to display her emotion. But grandma was worried, away they were sent. Far, far away, they were far from content. The girl played a seashell, a song from the past. They headed for home, with the skies overcast. The echoes of folklore became even louder. Fairies revealed as the girl held a power. But evil was lurking to take her away. The boy he must learn to love her and save. Alone, far from home, he started his quest. On him she depended, and so did the rest. He faced up to evil and demons within, and once she was saved, could the healing begin. Her call woke the spirits, at last they were free. Their mother included, just like it should be. They all came together once more family, all soothed by the calm and the song of the sea.
Seals.
I loved you so much. I still do.
Can I get a new set of tear ducts and another box of tissues? That dog is the most peak performance character design I've ever seen in my life. Am I crying because the animation's so pretty, or am I crying because my heart can't take the emotions? The world may never know.
I like your funny words, Magic Man.
These cartoon saloon guys sure know how to make their movies, huh? Booby. Doesn't become a true psychological horror until your friend's parents are in the other room during the club scene. Ugh. Nothing in this movie disturbed me more than when that photographer leaked Mima's nudes. I fell for the, oh my gosh, what's happening? Oh, they're just filming a scene trick every damn time. That part where her mental health begins to spiral the moment she discovers the internet. Actually, the internet rules. Imagine your card declines at therapy and they show you this. To all my 17 followers on Letterboxd, please do not become my mysterious stalker figure that haunts me until I ultimately split my sense of self and be unable to perceive reality. Thanks, guys. A smart, sexy, and seriously funny comedy. Edit, just finished reading the Wikipedia summary. How do I delete this? Jam actually slaps though. Perfect Blue explained. Very relatable, just one of those incredibly realistic slice-of-life films. Had to watch this one after Tar. Darren Aronofsky acknowledges the similarities between Black Swan and Perfect Blue, but denies he was inspired by it. Bench what? P.S. This was incredible. Images made into flesh, identifying completely and utterly with the illusion that people want you to be. Acute dysphoria between your physique and psyche. A sublime snapshot of the point in which digital society, via fandom culture, began to assert itself fully over meat space. It can feel somewhat quaint now, as we all currently live in Perfect Blue's reality, but in the 90s this could only come across as a horror giallo, and that probably says something about our willingness to absorb and sublimate the constant everyday dread that the internet causes. Gave me anxiety in the pit of my stomach. 10 out of 10. I'm logging off. Now I'm gonna do a bonus movie, and it's not fully animated, but it is pretty revolutionary for the animation medium, so I'm gonna add it anyway, and it's... This is what Toontown is from? Toontown? That scene with Donald and Daffy trying to kill each other is a landmark in cinema. Space Jam? Wishes. Bob Hoskins' exposed back looks the same as his front. Today, Jessica Rabbit would have 1.7 million followers on Instagram and a Fashion Nova sponsorship. I just know it. Looks great for the 80s, but this would never happen in real life. Mickey Mouse looking at a forked up horrific corpse covered in acid. Jessica Rabbit postponed my coming out by at least 5 to 7 years.
Toon killed his brother.
Made me laugh harder than I've laughed in a theater in like 10 years. The only good example of putting a bunch of IP together. So much better than when the Iron Giant had full intercourse with the DeLorean in Ready Player One.
Drink the drink.
POV, you step on the street after having no social life for a couple of months. List of saddest moments in cinema history. Number 1. Judge Doom puts Toon's shoe in the dip. I think my only problem with this is that I can't believe anyone would think Roger would kill anyone for any reason. I want to live in the utter anarchy of Toontown. Last saw this in 1989 as a kid at an all-nighter, and the steamroller thing terrified me. 25 years later, I feel no shame. It is horrifying. 4K Blu-ray. Writing about current Zemeckis while watching this is kind of heartbreaking.
Who needs a car in LA? We got the best public transportation system in the world.
Good one, Eddie. Alright, so those are all the reviews I have for you today. Let me know if you want me to make this into a series. I will be totally down to do so. And I promise I will not be as biased with my selection of movies for next time if you do want me to. I do have an idea of reading specifically half-star, one-star reviews for Acclaimed animated movies, so let me know if you want me to do that as well. If you did enjoy this video, please comment, like, subscribe, follow my social medias, join my Patreon, and I'll see you later.